2012 Summer Olympics get underway next week, which means athletes have been pouring into London.
Heathrow Airport had its busiest ever day, but when its visitors hit the streets of London, that's when the trouble really began. And Elizabeth Palmer is in London. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, as you probably know, the British love to anticipate disaster, and the media here has been having a field day speculating about everything that could go wrong. But with 10 days to go to the opening ceremonies, we're really on the cusp, so we don't know yet. A record-breaking 237,000 passengers, many of them Olympic athletes, streamed through Heathrow Airport yesterday with barely a hitch. Outside on the main road, though, there were some hiccups. American hurdler Karen Clement was stuck on one of 3 buses that got lost for 4 hours. "Athletes are sleepy, hungry, and need to pee," he tweeted. "Can we get to the Olympic Village, please?" For their part, London locals were puzzling out how to use or not to use the new express lane reserved for Olympic vehicles.
And it's at the best of times only got 3 lanes in each direction, and one of them was taken out yesterday. And of course, if you take 1/3 of the road capacity out, that is going to cause an awful lot of traffic hold-ups.
Travel writer Simon Calder says London's noble past is actually a drawback in the Olympic present.
The highway system is, frankly, a disaster. It was based on a plan originally put in place by the Romans 2,000 years ago, and much of it hasn't improved very much since then.
So disruption is inevitable, especially with more than 16,000 UK troops deployed for security, as well as hundreds of extra police. Commuters have been warned to expect delays, or better yet, avoid them by staying home. Advice that has infuriated some London cab drivers.
They're going to gridlock the streets and not let us get around. And then they've got the affront, absolute barefaced cheek to tell me the Olympics are good for me and good for taxi drivers in London. Well, they're not.
But the run-up to these games has already added festive touches and brightened the mood in a city that has needed a lift in this rainiest of rainy summers. Now, I'm standing in a rare dry patch this morning, but literally the rain has practically not stopped. People are so fed up. However, a bit of good news from the meteorological people today. They say that the sun may actually begin to shine for the beginning of the games.
Liz, does this have any impact on tourism?
Well, research shows that there are fewer tourists, ordinary tourists, to an Olympic city when the games are on. So maybe the great weight of these games will be alleviated by the fact that the crowds that are normally here in the summer will be smaller. Add to that a pretty good public transport system, good buses, good subway, very good trains. Everybody's got their fingers crossed. We're hoping for the best.
All right, Elizabeth Palmer, good to see you. Thanks.